Hello, everybody. I hope that you guys are having an amazing, phenomenal, wonderful start to your week. I'll wait for a few of you guys to join me and then we will get started. Hey, Sherry, nice to see you. Welcome. Glad that you're here. I hope that you had a good weekend. And hey, Susie and Christy, nice to see you guys. Happy Monday, Kristen. Hello, Tina. Welcome. Hello, Leslie. Hey, hey everybody. So, so we'll just wait for just a moment for a few more people to join us. And if you haven't already, please share my video. That would be amazing. Hey, Carrie Lee Stockwell and Melissa, welcome. Nice to see you guys. So, um, yeah, crazy weekend. If anyone's in the vicinity of Ontario, I think we're the new Kansas. I think is what's happening. There have been crazy storms. Humidity has been absolutely insane in the last like 24 hours or so. It's just been absolutely crazy. So, I think that everyone's probably a little zonked. Um, so, hey, Bobby Joe, nice to see you. Welcome. And thank you guys for sharing my live. I very, very much appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Adriana says it's been very hot in Toronto. Yeah, like yesterday in Ottawa was just insane. I'm sure Toronto was probably even worse, to be honest. Tammy says it's pretty hot in Connecticut. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Mary says it's pouring rain in Canada. It's raining quite a bit here too at the moment. Um, Leslie says, I hope your Monday was a great one. My Monday wasn't too bad. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. We've got people saying, yeah, it's just been crazy in Toronto. Um, Someone says Perth has been crazy. Yeah, no, it's just insane. Brandy says we need rain. I believe that. Deborah in South Wales in the UK says it's hot. All right, so if you guys have not tuned in before to one of my lives on a Monday night. Basically, the way that I do this is I will tune into spirit. I'll ask for messages to come through for people from loved ones, spirit guides, angels, basically whoever steps forward. I'm an evidential medium, which means that I will bring through messages and information from people who have passed. And my goal is to get it to be very specific, right? So that people can claim those messages. My general rule of thumb is that you should be able to take and understand 90% or more of the information in order to claim the message. So if you can understand at minimum of 90%, if it resonates, if it makes sense, then you can claim the message. So that's basically how I work. The only thing that I ask from people is that they share my video. So if you're enjoying it, if you like the content, that is a great way to support me. I also know that on Facebook and TikTok, people have been sending stars, which is an amazing support. And on TikTok, they've been sending the other shapes. The other shapes, which is an amazing way to support this as well. So from the bottom of my heart, thank all of you for doing that. It has been amazing. All right, let's get this show on the road. All right, let's see. Think that. Oh yes, last housekeeping note on Thursday. Is it next Thursday? Yes. Next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern time, which is now, I will be hosting a meditation and messages night on Facebook, or not on Facebook, on Zoom. And that meditation and messages night will be kind of like what we're about to do tonight, only there will also be a guided meditation with it as well. So there will be kind of like guided meditation channeled in the moment from spirit with the purpose of bringing healing to everybody who's there. And then afterwards, we'll do messages and readings and stuff like that. And I'll do it for as many people as possible. The session is $25. All the links can be found on my website, MatthewStapley.com, if you're interested in signing up. Okay, we've got a few people watching now. Let's go. Let's tune in and we'll see what we get. All right, so I'm asking that my spirit guides, angels, and loved ones step forward to help me bring through messages and information for people from their loved ones, spirit guides, and angels. May the messages be helpful and healing and find their home. So it is. All right, number one. So, message number one, I'm getting a man stepping forward. He's telling me that on Earth, he was somebody that had a really, really kind personality, but he was really, really quiet, very introverted. He's also telling me that he was deaf in one ear. I think it was his right ear. But he's saying that he was deaf in one ear, and this created a bit of nervousness or insecurity when it came to like hanging out with people and talking to people. So I think he was very, very close to his immediate family and close friends, but I think he was always a little bit socially anxious when it came to other people. Came to other people being around that he wasn't used to or something like that. He's also telling me that he passed away from a heart condition. He's bringing that through very, very clearly. He's showing me January or February is important to him. So this could be his birth, death, or something else of significance. He's talking about Jane, I think, or a J named female, and Alana. I think it's Alana or Anna, or a name similar to that. So he's bringing these names through as people that are important to him, either on earth or in spirit, or both. So he's bringing that through as well. He's talking about the fourth of a month as important to him. And he's also showing me that his passing for him was like very, very peaceful. He's giving me this feeling that his final moments were like he felt very, yeah, very, very secure, very safe. I think it unfolded rather quickly, is the feeling that he's giving me. So I feel like that was something that he wanted to mention. He's also talking about a woman who is alive still that was very, very close to him. And he says that she always put his hand on her heart, like constantly. That was kind of like a way of showing their affection or her affection, and vice versa, was this hand grabbing the person's hand and putting it on the other one's heart. And so he is showing me that. He's also talking about changes that have been happening to your home or around your living situation or something like that. And this would be since his passing. And he says that, yes, even though this is a lot of change and you're not quite sure exactly how you feel about it, he says this is also really, really good change. This is very positive change. So he's wanting you to kind of focus on it being like an exciting adventure rather than something that's really overwhelming. He's also giving me the feeling that there will be a baby coming, or a baby is on the way or something like that. I get the feeling no one knows this is happening yet. So maybe nobody's quite pregnant yet, but it's coming. But he is bringing this through as well. He's in a really, 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 really good place. He sends his love to his family on earth. And he says, "Come here, Shelby. Come here, Shelby." So I don't know if that's an animal or what, but that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. But he's saying, "Come here, Shelby. Come here, Shelby." So that is message number one. Message number two, I have a woman coming forward. I believe that she would have been, I'm going to say, older at her time of passing. So this could be like over middle aged. But I don't feel like she was super, super elderly, but she's definitely older, over middle age. So she's coming forward. She's immediately telling me she had major mental health issues on Earth, and really hard stuff. Like she's giving me kind of a bipolar disorder sort of feeling, major mood swings, really deep depressions, and things like that. I feel like she was very, very, very medicated for those issues, but I think there may have been other physical issues as well. She's talking about her kidneys and medication affecting her kidneys, or medication making her kidneys somehow unhealthy or something like that. She's bringing that through. She's talking about the 14th of a month is important to her. So again, this could be birth, death, or something else with significance. She's showing me a Christmas tree ornament, and it's weird. It's long. So when I think of Christmas tree ornaments, I usually think round balls or like weird shapes, like teardrops or whatever. This is kind of like long, like almost rectangular, and it's flat on the bottom, but it looks like there's clouds or something like that, or something fluffy looking around the bottom of this. It's completely silver that I can see. I just don't know what the shape is. If it could be like a house in a cloud or a castle in a cloud, like I could go that direction with whatever I'm seeing. So she is bringing that through as well. She's also talking about a fear of these illnesses that she had being passed down to people on earth. So if people in the family are concerned or worried that this is something that other people in the family will suffer from, she says, no, it's going to be okay. Nobody will have it to the extent that she did at all. So that's a really positive thing. She's also talking about her Jane Austen, or maybe she's specifically mentioning Jane Eyre. I think it's Jane Eyre she's talking about. She's talking about a copy of Jane Eyre, and she's putting a heart around it. So I guess this was maybe like a book that she had read a lot, and maybe you have it, something like that. She's bringing that through. She's talking about riding in the blue car with you. And I think this is from spirit. So I guess if you're riding around in a blue car, she wants you to know that she's with you in the blue car as well. So she's coming forward from a very loving, very positive place. She sends her love to you. She says the suffering is over for her, but also for you. And she's acknowledging the intensity of your relationship and the challenges that came with it, even though there was a lot of love there. She's still acknowledging that it was not an easy situation ever. And she's sending healing to the past for that for you. Okay. That was message number 2. In case anyone's wondering what I'm writing, basically it just just scribbling as I go. Which helps me focus. All right. Let's do message number 3. Let's see what we got. All right, I'm getting a young female coming forward, and this female is young, like a teenager, I think, or I can't even really go into her 20s. I've got to stay in teenage years. She's telling me that she was a really A-type personality. She says that she was really, really good student academically, that she played volleyball. She's showing me a volleyball, so I'm assuming it means she played volleyball. And she's telling me she passed away at a house party from a drug overdose. And people, she says, were absolutely floored that this happened because it was just so not what anybody was expecting. They never realized that she was a party animal like that. And so I feel like when her family and other people got the news that she passed away from an illicit drug overdose, they were absolutely floored. And she's telling me that. She wants you to know that she was never hiding any part of her life from anybody, that this was actually a very new, very recent thing. She wants her mom to know that this was not because she didn't feel loved or anything like that. So to me, this is saying her mom is feeling like she screwed up, like that she did something wrong, she missed a step somewhere in there, something like that. And she says, no, actually, you really didn't. I've always felt very loved. This was just the one time I kind of broke out of normal my normal way of being that everyone knew me as, the straight A student, the volleyball person, the awesome, vibrant, never would touch drugs person. She broke out of this once, and this is how she passed on. She's giving me the feeling that she wants everyone in the family to know that it was nobody's fault at the party, that she does not want her friends blamed for her passing. She's giving me the very strong feeling that that family is understandably, angry at the situation, but she says it was nobody's fault. Nobody made her do it. There's no shadiness or like evil will on anybody's part in this whole situation. She says, please forgive them. This was also learning for them. She says this was learning for them. She's in a very good place. She also wants you to know that she wasn't afraid at her final moments. She did not feel scared. She said it happened so instantly, there was no time to be afraid. And so for her, in her mind, she had a very, very, very peaceful passing. All right. So that was message number 3. Message number 4, I have Roger coming forward, talking about Andy or Andrew. Roger, I believe, when he passed on, I think he had cancer or an illness that spread through the body or moved around. So something affecting multiple parts of the body. He's also talking about a little cat. I believe its name is Mittens, or I'm hearing the name Mittens. I'm assuming it's a cat. I've heard of people naming their cats Mittens before. But if it's a big Doberman named Mittens, I would find that cute and also weird. Roger's talking about Andrew and Mittens. Roger passed away from a condition that spread through the body or moved around like cancer. He's showing me St. Patrick's Day. So to me, that's bringing us into the month of March. That is important to him. So this could be birth, death, or something else of significance. I do not feel like he was very old at his passing. I could place him in his 50s, maybe his 60s. I can hear bagpipes playing in the background. So to me, maybe this is very significant to him. Perhaps he played bagpipes or something like that, but he is bringing this through as well. He is also telling me that at his end of life, like he felt it went quickly, even though he says from the outside it looked like it was kind of very slow moving. He's giving me the feeling that for him it was kind of like a quick process because he actually felt pretty good until the last few weeks or months of his life. So he's bringing that through as well. He sends his love to his family on earth. He's talking about a woman who is like incredibly brilliant. I think she's got that kind of professory teacher vibe. I don't know if that's actually what she did for a living on earth, but she definitely carried that energy of wanting to teach people things and stuff like that. And so he is sending a lot of love to her as he's stepping out. And this is going to sound really weird, but if you're cooking, whoever this is for, if you are cooking like reheating pasta in the microwave, I can smell it, which means that he's also around you in this moment. Right, that was message number 4. Let's keep going. Message number 5. Let's see. Message number 5. Let's see. There's a woman coming forward. Okay. Rita. Well, this is weird because this name is my grandmother's name. And this name has come through a few times, but it doesn't feel like it's the same person. It's definitely not my grandmother. So I can feel Rita stepping forward. And Bar- Barbara is a significant name here as well. Let's see what else we got. Okay, they're coming forward for Glenn, or there's the name Glenn is important here as well. I believe that these 2 women are coming forward. They both feel older to me. I feel like they were very good people on earth. They're barely talking about themselves, and I'm trying to tell them, tell me more about yourself so somebody can claim this, but they're not. But let's see if they'll talk about what the message is, and maybe that will be specific enough for this to find its home properly. They're talking about a man who is alive on earth. Could be Glenn, could be somebody else, but a man who's alive on earth. They're talking about him having struggling with homelessness, or being on the street, major financial struggles with illness as well, both physical and mental. They're talking about both of these. They're saying that he's been distant from family for quite some time. They're saying he will return to family. Something about April 24th is important in all of this. So this could be birth, death, something else of significance, but I'm hearing that April 24th is important in this. And they're saying this man will return to family, and that, okay, they're being really specific. They're saying in January of next year. Let's see if they'll give me a date. Between the 12th and the 15th, you're going to be driving and you're going to see this man that's in your family on the street. And I think that he will not look so healthy. And they're saying that is the moment he needs your help. They're saying advocate for his care, be tough about it, advocate for his well being, for getting help, whatever this is. And it's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right. It's going to be okay. And they send their love to you. That was message number 5. All right. Message number 6. Let's see. I'm getting a man stepping forward again. And this man, he was not old at his time of passing either. I get a young feeling from him. I can immediately hear him playing guitar as he's stepping forward. And I feel like he wore work boots like pretty much all the time. I feel like he never took his work boots off. I mean, like maybe at home he did, but even when he wasn't doing something that required work boots, he would be wearing them anyway. And I can also see his hand on a light colored, like a blonde colored dog that has a red collar. And I can see that. And I also feel that he was somebody that was very what I would call watery. Like, so water to me is very deep and very emotional, and maybe not the most outwardly expressive, but I feel like he felt everything and he was very sensitive. I think he had this almost poetic nature. I also can see a crow or a raven beside him. So to me, this is also somebody that really worked on helping people to maintain balance within their lives and things like that. He's talking about Sarah and he's putting so much love towards Sarah, whoever Sarah is, and that's somebody on earth for sure. Lots and lots of love to Sarah. He's talking about you repainting or redoing the walls of a room recently. I feel like this could have been over the weekend. And he's so happy that you're starting to kind of get back into that. I believe Sarah would be a partner figure to him. I believe this could be a wife or a girlfriend or something like that. And he says that he just felt so unbelievably blessed to be with you that, yeah, he couldn't have imagined a better life, even though it wasn't a long one. He's telling me that it was a really, 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 really good one. And so he's very, very grateful and thankful for that and for you. And he sends his love and he steps back. That was message number 6. And guys, if you wouldn't mind giving my video a share, that would be amazing, whether you're watching on Facebook or somewhere else. I would obviously very much appreciate that. And thank you to everybody who has sent your support in whatever way you have, whether it be comments, shares, stars, donations, those other shapes that TikTok has. There's so many, I don't even know what they all are, but thank you very much for all of your support. And as you guys know, I will be doing a meditation and messages night, and that is coming up next week on Thursday. And all of the information for that can be found either on Facebook or on my website, matthewstapley.com. And sorry, I'm going to correct that. It's not next Thursday. It's Thursday, the 25th of August at 7 p.m. Thursday, the 25th of August at 7 p.m. if you're interested. All right. Let's see where we are going next. I'm going to take 1 second, guys, and just have kind of like a quick water break because I need that. Um, quick water break. All right. Okay. Let's jump back in. All right, I'm going to come into the chat. So if you are interested in receiving a message, or if you are, yeah, if you're interested in receiving a message, if you would like to ask a question, you can do so. The only thing that I ask is that if you're going to ask a question, that you just share my video. That would be truly, truly appreciated. So thank you. All right. Tanya Titus shared bullet. Any good things coming soon? Okay, so they're showing me between the 18th and the 26th of September. I see quite a bit of like a rebirth energy soon. I feel like you've been at the end of a life chapter for a while. I see that shifting very, very soon, very quickly. Things are going to majorly and massively improve for you at that time. And I think this is largely to do with two areas of your life. One is work, the other is relationships. And this is relationships in general. So friendships, family, all of that. It looks really, really positive to me. So, yes, good news is coming soon. Let's see. Nadine Luther shared, will I meet somebody soon? Thank you for sharing. Um, So yeah, the turn of the year, December going into January, I do see you meeting somebody. I see this being a really, really positive thing for you. I'm seeing the 4th of a month. So this could be December 4th, 24th, or January 4th, 14th, or 24th. I can't really go to the 24th of January. That feels too far away. And so this relationship will be a really, really good one. Um, this will be a really, really good one. They're saying that you will feel intuitively in the moment that you meet this person that it's going to become something. And so it's going to end up being really, really positive for you. So things are going to be good. Things are going to be really, really good. So, yes, you will meet somebody soon. Um, let's see. Okay, somebody, I missed the name, but thank you for sharing on Facebook, asking if your writing will take off. Yes, it will. It looks a little bit delayed. I'm seeing the new year, so 2023, but by the end of March of 2023, it will be moving very strongly in the direction that you were hoping for. So, yes, you absolutely, your writing will take off. It's just going to take a little bit of time, but I do see it happening. Um, okay, I saw somebody else had shared wanting to know if their fiance and them will be moving back to their hometown in Michigan. Let's take a look. I do see this happening. They're showing me two moves for you guys within a 1 year period. The final move happens in July of 2023. So that's wherever you settle at that time will be like a long term place. But I do see another move before then. They're saying that you will try to make this happen for September or October. It may be pushed back until December, January. I feel like the timing on that is very shaky. So that means it could happen sooner or it could happen later. But definitely by the end of July of 2023, wherever you have settled looks really happy, really joyful. I do believe that this is the area that you are looking to move into or the area you want to move to. So they're kind of skipping the question about Michigan. They're just saying where you want to be is where you will be. I don't really see you in a city, though. I see you outside of a city. So to me, this could be either in the country or something like that. I feel like I'm not far from a city, but I'm not right in a city either. So I think it's going to be good. Somebody else, I keep missing everyone's names because I'm reading the comments because they scroll so quickly. Somebody shared and asked if they will pass their board exams. Yes, you are going to pass your board exams. I don't know if there's 3 sittings for this or 3 parts to this. They're showing me 3, but 3 check marks. So to me, this is saying you will pass all 3 of whatever it is that you need to pass to be able to do this. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right. Kim, will things work out for my son? Yes, they will. They're showing me that this has already been a roller coaster for quite a while, like for a year or so, I believe. They're showing me that the challenges that I see, like right now, things are like this. They're showing me that when we get into September, they get a little bit more like this. October feels like it levels off. November is not too bad, and then December, I see another big wave on the roller coaster. However, not long after that last wave kind of wraps up, I see things being really, really good for him. So, yes, things are going to work out just fine. It's just going to take some time. It's just going to take some time, but it is going to go well. Um, see. Somebody asked if their husband will be okay on TikTok. Yes, he is going to be okay. I'm not sure why, but I'm getting this pain across the top of my abdominal area, like near my liver and those areas. So if he's got some health issues, especially if they are in that area of the body, in the liver area or something like that, it wouldn't surprise me. But yes, I do see that he'll be okay. He will recover from whatever this is, whether that's something there now or something still to be discovered. I don't know, but I see that this liver thing, this liver area thing, is going to improve. I think it will take help, like either medical intervention, something like that, but it is going to get better for him. So this is something that is on the verge, I think, of things shifting. So that looks really positive. Um, Christy, thank you for sharing. Your ultrasound is going to be just fine. I'm not worried about it. They're saying that they're going to want to book a second ultrasound pretty closely after the first one, but that yes, it is all going to work out. So whatever this is going to be fine. I'm not worried about it. It's going to be okay. All right. Let's see. Leslie shared anything. Thank you for sharing, Leslie. Anything for my health, specifically surrounding my heart. Let's take a look. Okay, so they are showing me it's weird. They're showing me a lot of dark red around your heart. So to me, dark red is like something that's not flowing properly. It's like tension, illness, anxiety. It is going to be okay. Like whatever this is that you've been struggling with your heart is going to improve. It's going to improve over time. They're showing me that December of this year, something is suggested to you by a doctor. So this could be like a treatment, some kind of medication intervention, something. I think there's more than one part to it. One part feels very physical, so this could be surgery. The other part feels more like a daily thing, so that could be medication. I see sort of 2 things being brought to your attention, or yeah, 2 things that are suggested. I see that you're going to do these things and they're going to be very successful. They'll be very, very helpful. So, even though things have been challenging with that area of your body, I do not see that challenge continuing to be there. Okay. So, this is something that is going to absolutely improve for you. They're showing me it's just taking time, put one foot in front of the other. I feel a woman around you that's passed on, and she comes in as older than you. So, this could be a mother or a grandmother figure from your mom's side of the family, and I feel like on Earth, she was a kind of like, I think that she had a good heart. I think she was very sensitive, but I think she could come across as abrupt with people that didn't know her. Like that was just kind of her communication style. She was very short or abrupt. Not mean though. I think she was very nice and loving, just maybe just used quick words or something like that. She's bringing that through. She's also saying that when she passed away, her lung and heart area was affected by at her time of passing. She's not giving me a lot more than that, but she is around you like a lot. And she says that she's been watching over you with your condition and that this is going to improve for you. All right. So also know that you're not alone in what you're going through. um Jose, thank you for sharing. Yes, your financial situation is going to get better. They're showing me that it's going to take time. They're showing me about a year and a half. And a year and a half from now, it's going to be pretty perfect. It will steadily be getting better over that period. So it's not like you have to wait a year and a half to see improvement. They're saying in September of this year, it begins to get better. And it's where you are mostly wanting it to be in a year and a half from now. So it's going to be good. Everything will be okay. And between now and then, you'll be okay. You're going to see steady improvements. Well, guys, I'm a very happy but very tired medium. I really hope that you've enjoyed our time together. I sure have. Thank you very much for your support, for sharing my video, for liking and following my page, for signing up for my events and classes and courses. Of course, if you want to learn how to do this, I will be teaching a new group in the month of September, starting on the 18th, for a 6-week program in development. As I've mentioned before, many of my past students are out there professionally working now. And that always makes me really happy. But if you're interested in learning how to do this, there is no experience necessary. People all the time come into my courses. They have no idea how to do any of this. And by the end of the 6 weeks, they're able to do readings. So if this is something that interests you, you can also check out that information. Again, it's on my website, MatthewStapley.com. Thank you, everybody, for the stars on Facebook, for the other things on TikTok. It's truly an honor, and it really is actually helpful. So I'm grateful for your help. Bobby Joe says, don't miss this. Bobby Joe Smith is one of my students, and she's fantastic. She is now practicing professionally. There's many of them that are, they're phenomenal. I'm just so proud of all of them. So if anyone's interested in learning how to do this work, that course starts in September. It's 6 weeks long, every Sunday for 6 weeks. And remember that you guys are never alone. You know, even if you don't always feel your loved ones with you, even if you never have, even if there's no dreams and there's no messages through mediums or out in the outer world or feelings or anything like that, please know they're with you. And I say that as somebody who's been doing this for a long time, somebody who's also lost people and is grieved as well. Just know that your loved ones are with you. Doesn't matter whether you feel it or not. I promise you they're there. The other thing is, I promise you they're always okay. They're always in a good place. Nobody is ever left behind. Nobody's stuck, and everything is forgiven at the last breath. Okay. So that means that no matter how things ended between you and that person before their passing, they only have good feelings, good thoughts towards you. So I'll leave you with that. Keep in mind, we're still in a bit of a flux period energetically around the world. So if things have been a little on the weird side, just breathe. Breathe through it. It's not forever. Much love, everyone. Have a good night. I will see you guys Friday. Also, this Wednesday, I'm will post information about something I'm doing on Wednesday. And then, yeah, Friday, I will be on Craft Night on Facebook, which I'm always excited about. Much love. Remember that you are never alone. Divinity is with you always. And my wish for you this week, my hope and my prayer is that all of you will have something absolutely amazing, wonderful, and joyous happen within your lives. Take care, everyone. God bless and good.